Warframe's Quest to Cure Cancer 2022 has gone live. And when I say gone live, I mean event is not meant to go live until 2 p.m. ET. It's kind of gone live about 4 minutes early, and it's already well underway. There is, of course, merch for this, as well as a few other things that will be kind of dropping along the way. As you can see, there are, what would you like to call them, milestones along the way. When they reach certain points, certain things will unlock in-game, and this is funny because the first one has already unlocked instantly. You can, of course, pick up the merch if you want, we'll get to that in a second. Tune in at any time from the 3rd to the 10th. I'm assuming this will change every week. Yes, it will. To get a hold of any of these, because they will be doing Twitch drops on basically all channels. And ooh, an Exilus adapter. Clem Spectre. Come on, where's the biggies? Unity Decoration. Cal. Popcorn Noggle. Popcorn Noggle. No idea what that is. And then all coming to a huge conclusion on October the 31st, where the drop bag, watch for 45 minutes with a linked account to get, well, it doesn't say you won't get all of them. Previously, you have a chance of dropping some of these. Yeah, you have a chance of dropping at least one of these. But tune in every day of the week for more chances to win these items. No, this is one event, and hopefully this is everything is dropping at once, because obviously, well, I've lost it. There it is. The 31st, that's not such a... I was expecting this to say dev stream. Of course, behind the milestones will be little rewards, shall we put them. In-game alerts will take place in November, and things like, well, they're Twitch emotes, so the first one kind of in-game. No, it's not to 10,000, because that would be unlocked for an alert next month. Would be the Conqueror Glyph number 5, and Valkyria, Mag, I'm pretty sure that's Trinity, but if I got that wrong, I do apologise. I like the detail in it, but my eyes are drawn straight to the little flowers around the outside that have a lot of detail you'll never notice in-game. Damn, that's really well done. That will be an in-game inbox to everybody when that's actually reached. 30,000 allows you to poll on what the Quest to Cure Cancer floof will be next year. I don't know if they did that last year or not, but I kind of like that idea. But I'm hoping it's not that one. 40,000 will be a stance former, aura former, again alerts next month, same as the 3-day affinity booster, but more importantly behind the 60,000, oh yes, there it is, the Umbra former. That will be an alert that happens from the 4th of November till the 14th, 10 days to have a chance to get that. And then, probably, I don't even want to say my favourite one of the best ones is a Warframe slot and weapon slots. These are alerts for these, so you don't have to buy them with Platinum from the beginning of November till next year. That is 2 months to log in and actually do that alert. At 80,000 is the poll they were talking about to name the next Warframe. That, I don't know when that will go live, because they're still kind of taking names from the design council, who are choosing names, and then they will choose a handful of them, and it says it's going to be in the forums, not behind the design council, which is nice. It means everybody can vote on it. And then we get into the armor accessories, because no matter how you put it, they are shoulder armor in at 100,000. Obviously the Conqueror 2 ephemera. Of course, if you want to donate, I've probably said this several times, but probably cut them out, the little pink button is there to do so. If you can't or don't want to, there's no need to kind of panic about these. These milestones aren't individual, obviously. It kind of goes without saying. But you do not need to have donated to unlock these. They will unlock for everybody on all platforms, whether you donate or not. Obviously, donating is a much better thing to do, but you don't have to. It will unlock for everybody. And, well, wasn't it a surprise to see an hour earlier the official merch is actually already there. If we go to collections, there is the Conqueror 2 collection, because of course all of this stuff came out last year. The big one, of course, that people will actually be buying probably the most of is the Sorgo Floof plush. This, yeah, is basically just a very weird way of helping support it, but at the same time, net proceeds do go to help the fundraising. I'm trying to say the charitable side of it, but really, if you're buying something, is it really still charity based? Just anything after. That's also why these cost more than the normal ones. But as well as this, you will also get an in-game bonus, which will include the code for a floof. This floof, just like it did last year. But can't do this without, of course, having a look at the t-shirt, because that doesn't look too bad. However, is about the same price as the floof, and this year, for some weird reason, there's a giant blanket as well. I'm saying giant, it's actually not that big. This has not got a 18-month delay on it. No, these things are actually in stock and will ship. That is a huge bonus to these, because the delay on a lot of the items on this website are getting damn right stupid. Of course, if you do buy the floof, you will be emailed a code. If you do not get it after 3 hours, email the support, because this happened last year. A few people didn't get theirs. Just contact the support. It can take up to 3 hours for this code to actually arrive, and this is the best way I can put kind of, well, I actually bought this thing, because there it is. There is other things as well. That was actually really easy, because obviously there is the pink ribbon that you should be kind of wearing. The armor, I don't know if that had anything to do with it, since it has the pink. Oh, that's not armor, that's actually the sandana, because, well, that's the sandana from last year, wrapping around the sigil. That is literally everything. The emblem, well, the sigil, the sandana that I just realized I called a sigil and refused to go back and edit that, and the ephemera that goes with it. This was last year's ephemera, but it's all on Ember. This year we'll be going on Nova, for the record. Which Nova? Probably normal Nova, but still. Last year they kind of chose Ember, so I do believe I did the same thing. Again, I do not remember. That is, and the weird thing is, making it as small as it will go, kind of hope this isn't foreshadowing as to the size difference between these two floofs, because that's goddamn huge. So it's just gonna tuck it in there and have it turned ever so slightly, and there it shall live. There is obviously the other decoration, the Conqueror one, that was again also from last year. So was the floof that seems to have had its ear pierced by a necromech. Yeah, but I kind of like that. I'm not sure about the choice of it, if that is the size comparison difference to the one from last year to the one to this year. That is way too big, and they may be going a little bit overboard with the floofs, because I can't help but notice they are getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It was funny to see the website not actually working. Of course, you do not have to actually donate if you do not have the means. You do not need to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. You don't have to buy the merch. It's really nice seeing Digital Extreme still doing this all these years later. Even though this is technically the second one, I do believe this is the third year they've supported. I really cannot even remember if it's the same company or not, but it's the third year they've done the Quest to Cure Cancer, but every year prior they've always done it. We did have the Mustache event, after all. This is the only reason I still kind of support Digital Extreme with a lot of things they do, because they do a hell of a lot of charity-based stuff, which I do like to see. Hence, bought the floof and donated the same amount to the charity as well, because why not? It's kind of nice to do things like that every now and then. But with that, we'll leave this off here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.